What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. I'm back for another video, and today I'm going to talk about pretty much my birth plan. I've been getting a lot of questions lately about like what I plan to do or how I envision like my whole like labor and the actual birthing process, like how I envision this whole entire process to go. And honestly, when I first got asked this question, I was like, people have birth plans. Like me, like before this whole pregnancy thing, like I knew nothing about pregnancy. Like I knew nothing really about, you know, the details and the ins and outs of everything that goes into it. I knew nothing about like labor, knew nothing about contractions, barely knew how long like a whole entire pregnancy lasted. Like, you know, it's like actually 40 weeks, all that little stuff. I just never thought about it, I guess. So I had no idea what a birth plan was or what my birth plan was going to be. All I knew was it just wanted him to come out healthy and alive and well, and that's just what it was going to be. So started to research it a little bit more. I actually Googled like birth plans, and I found like a website with some questions and like worksheets to help you figure out what your birth plan is going to be. I had no idea that people put like this much thought into the details of how they wanted like every little step to go. So it was very surprising to me, but honestly, I'm glad I looked it up because it made me think about some things that I actually didn't think about before. So from my understanding, when you first, I guess, go into labor and start having contractions, you can't go to the hospital like right away. I guess you have to wait till you're dilated to like a certain amount of centimeters before you can go, or else they'll like turn you away, or it just might be too early. So how I kind of envision that going, I kind of envision me freaking out because I'm going to be in pain. I have a pretty high pain tolerance, but I'm more so worried about like G through this whole process, because I feel like he's just going to freak out, like, and just be like, oh my God, what's going on, and all that. So I mean, I'll be fine with like the pain tolerance. Obviously, like I'll need him to help me and keep me calm and everything, and I'll figure out ways to kind of cope until it's time for me to go to the hospital. It'll be very exciting, I guess, because, you know, you get to call everybody like, oh my gosh, I'm finally having contractions and dilating and da da da. So I'm really excited about that part. I don't envision it being too bad. I looked up the like birth plan and I found the worksheets or whatever. They went through like a series of questions that you should ask yourself, and that will help you come up with your birth plan. So I'm gonna read off some of the questions that I found. The first question was, who do you want present in the room? So I kind of already knew the answer to this, obviously. So at my hospital, personally, you're allowed to have 3 people. I'm going to have my mom, his mom, and G. I think that's perfect. Those are people that I'm very comfortable with, and I need other people in there other than G because he is super sensitive and like weird about blood and this whole entire thing. Like he's just gonna freak out if he even looks. So I need somebody who's gonna be in there and be calm for me. I actually kind of am that way when it comes to this part, like the actual giving birth part. Like I haven't looked at any video, I haven't looked at any pictures. I kind of know what it looks like from someone like showing it to me, and I'm like, oh no, I don't want to see that. Just getting a quick glimpse of it, but I haven't watched a video. And people tell me to do it and I'm like, no thanks. I just already know it's a very like horrific like image, I don't know, picture, I don't know, it's just don't want to see it. So other question was, do you want a doula? So a doula is like a professional that's trained in giving birth, and some people hire doulas like within like their last few months, and you obviously like build a relationship with them, and they are there during the process of giving birth, and they kind of walk you through and keep you calm and remind you of like all the breathing techniques and all that good stuff. Personally, no, I don't want that, just because I don't know, I don't find it very necessary. We kind of just haven't taken any classes or anything. We've kind of just been like, we're just gonna wing it and whatever happens, happens. So we are as prepared as we think we're gonna be, so. Do I want my cord clamping delayed? So I was actually a little confused about this question because I didn't know exactly what it meant, but apparently it's, some people prefer to have the time period between when they give birth and the time when they cut the cord to be prolonged. And I guess it allows for more blood flow between the placenta and the baby. So I can see, you know, why people would want that, but honestly, again, I just don't really have a preference. Whenever they say, all right, cut the cord, it's just when I'm gonna cut the cord. I find that my whole entire pregnancy, like, I'm not like super like anal about having things a certain way. I just kind of just want it to be as smooth as possible. And that's all I care about. I want immediate skin to skin. Absolutely yes. Like, I can't imagine them taking my child as soon as I give birth. Like, immediately I need to see him. I need to touch him. I need to hold him. Like, that's just going to be the best time of my entire life. Like, that's what I want. That's what I've been looking forward to, is just getting to have him in my arms. So I can't wait for that. And obviously I heard that immediate skin to skin contact is like super good. So can't wait for that time. Do I want to breastfeed? Absolutely yes. I really hope that my baby like latches and that whole process goes smoothly. I've heard that it's super painful, but it's something that I'm definitely willing to go through, especially because it helps with losing weight and everything. So I actually can't wait to breastfeed. That's something that I really hope that I can do. Activities do you plan to use? And it's talking about like walking, standing, squatting, giving birth on your hands or knees, and honestly whatever I have to do to get the baby out with the least amount of pain is what I'm willing to do. So I know some people prefer to like do it on their hands or knees or in a squatted position. I mean, I prefer to just be normally like on my back with my legs up, but again, whatever I have to do, I'm willing to do. For a certain position, like I said, a normal position. Pain relief, do I want massages, hot, cold packs, certain positions, breathing techniques, medicine? Definitely want medicine. I definitely want the epidural as soon as I can have it. I just don't want to feel pain at all. Like, again, some people like the whole natural thing. I don't want to feel a thing, so shoot me up with the medication. And then as far as like the other stuff, of course, just whatever helps, I'm willing to do. Two things that I'm like really hoping for, no C-section, just because I just really don't want that line. Again, there's nothing against it. I just prefer not to have that line from them cutting my stomach open. I have heard that you actually snap back better when you have C-sections and your stomach is tighter, but I just want to give birth, you know, naturally through vaginally. And then the other only thing that I really hope for is that he doesn't rip me open. And it's not looking too well for that one because he's already like over 5 pounds and I still have like a month and a half to go. And I'm thinking he's gonna be like an 8.5 pound baby. G was an 8.5 pound baby. I wasn't that big of a baby, but I think he's gonna be gigantic and I think he's going to rip me open. I don't know if that's too much information or not, but again, whatever I have to go through, I'll go through, but I'm not looking forward to that at all. But yeah, I just wanted to do a quick little birth plan video and really to share it with y'all, but most importantly, I'm really interested to see how my labor delivery, my delivery story compares to my birth plan. Because I'm definitely going to do a story after I give birth, and we're going to compare these two videos and see what went as I thought it was going to go. Like, or see if this went anything like I thought it was going to go or how I wanted it to go. So we'll see. But anyways, that was a quick little video that I wanted to share with you guys. Hope you enjoyed it. Again, if you have any questions, comment, make sure you like and make sure you subscribe.